Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey, Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising. This video is for you. This is a little bonus Valentine's Day reading for you. It's a very quick, short, 3-card spread. I will be reading for singles and couples in this video, so whichever applies to you, just go on and scroll down to the description box and click on the timestamp, okay? All right, so we're going to start with singles because that is what I am. I am a single Cancer Sun and Cancer Moon. So we're going to talk about me first. No. All right. First card that we've got coming up is in the position of where is our heart chakra? What do we currently need in love? We've got the 4 of Cups, and this is interesting. This I'm going to read in, I think I know how this one is popping up. So Cancer, singles, if you have this 4 of Cups popping up here, this is telling me that you guys might be a hot commodity. Like, you might be the apple of a few different people's eyes, okay? The 4 of Cups is a card that resonates with the energy of having what it is that you need, evenly spreading out your energy, but then just not feeling like things are lined up or not feeling content with what it is that you have. This little card right here, this little rat has 4 cups. He's guarding them because he's like, yeah, I got my wine in my cups. But he's not drinking from any of them, if that makes sense. So this does tell me that for some of you Cancers, you might have a few people on your line, in your inbox, in your DMs, and just what I feel like this card is coming up is saying that you don't really, like, you might like them, you might be down to entertain a couple of people or a couple of these choices or options, but at the same time, I feel like you're not feeling that strong connection between any of these choices. Like, I feel like you're not feeling that 2 of Cups energy for any of these options that you have, which makes a lot of sense, Cancer. You have the Mother of Cups coming up in your spread too, which I'll talk about in a second. But right now, pretty much what this card is saying is that for you guys, as far as love goes, my singles, you're not really interested in getting into anything serious unless you feel the vibes, unless you feel that cosmic connection, unless you feel like, oh no, this could be one of my soulmates, which is not a bad thing. So this Valentine's Day this energy does pop up to say that you might have people that want to offer to take you on a date, or you might go on a date with somebody, but at the same time, this is not the one for you. This is not it. This is not the end all be all. You're kind of just like, yeah, no, I'm still kind of just testing the waters. I'm going to keep you in my pocket because maybe you might turn out to be somebody that I have that cosmic connection with later, but as of right now, like, you're just not really feeling it. On a 1 to 10 scale, you're not at a 10. You know what I'm saying? This card also does come with a little bit with the message of Cancer, take a look at your options, see what good is there. There might actually be a glowing diamond in one of those cups, possibly, but you do have to stop looking at your situations like, oh, this is just not it. Just be open that little Cancer heart, okay? The next card that my singles have coming up is the Mother of Cups, and this is the Queen of Cups, and this is in the position of what you guys can do to tap more into this loving energy around this love holiday. And this card here has two messages. The first one, I think, is Cancer, this may not be a very romantic holiday for you this go round. I think this may very much so be focused on coming back into you, understanding yourself, knowing what it is that you need, what it is that you like, and just really getting your life together, if that makes sense. On the other hand, I do also believe that this Mother of Cups card is saying that, just be you. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to, present yourself in a certain way or whatever because you think it's going to make people like you or get you more options or more prospects. And also, this card is coming with the energy of go with what it is that you feel, especially in regards to that 4 of Cups. If you feel pulled to one of them cups, go with that cup for the moment. And if you don't feel pulled to one of them cups, take the cup out, swap it out for something, like, you know what I'm saying? This is a card about intuition. This is a card about really tapping into yourself, becoming one with with your emotional needs and desires, if that makes sense. So how can you tap more into the loving energy this Valentine's Day, Cancer? Focus on yourself. For pretty much all the singles, that has been the theme. Like, focus on yourself, get back to you, pamper yourself, take yourself out on a date, buy yourself a box of chocolates, and just really sit and think and understand what it is that you feel you need and what you feel like will make you happy. Because right now it doesn't look like it's time for a new relationship or anything of the sort, but it does kind of look like you're in the period prepping you for something that could be coming in later on this year. Alrighty. All right, the last card that I have coming up for you, Cancer, is in the position of what is the energy surrounding this Valentine's Day for you overall, my single Cancers. And you've got Egg, which is the card that resonates with the birth energy. This is a 29 card, so it's 11. So this is enlightenment and, just healing. So I do think, again, Cancer, this is probably more so going to be a time for you to bring yourself back to this sense of, this is who I am and this is what I need and this is what I want. So while this holiday, all these hearts and cupids and little cards are popping up all over the place, you may be kind of looking at them and like, dang, I wish I had a somebody. But at the same time, you'll also be looking at all this stuff like, okay, that's cool, but let me figure out what it is that I need from whoever that somebody is first before I even tap into all that. You're Cancer, I pick up on the energy that a lot of you are moving into new chapters, or you just recently started a new chapter, and you're more so resonating in the energy of aligning yourself perfectly with whatever your new everything is around you. And so you're not really focused on being in anything or being in love or loving anybody right now. Not to say that you're not open to it, but that's just really not where your heart is right now. Your heart is getting you together, which is completely okay. So happy Valentine's Day. Props to you. All right, the next portion of this spread is for my coupled Cancers. And the first card that you guys have coming up is in the position of, where's your heart chakra right now? What do you need in love? And you've got the Four of Wands. So this is a card of stability and stability through action. So this is telling me that for a lot of you Cancers that are currently in relationships, you have been in a relationship that you have really built, that you have really put energy into. There is a passion there. This is a fire card. It does resonate with passionate energy. There's a passion there, and there's also been what it looks like, according to this card, equal effort on both parts. And because of that equal effort, you guys have created a stable foundation. This is also a card that points to manifesting a very positive and bright future. So for my couple of Cancers, where's your heart chakra right now? You guys' heart chakra is in a good place. You're feeling good about your relationships. You're like, yeah, this is solid. This is nice. This is cool. Like, I like it. I could see it going somewhere. This card also tells me that there may be on the horizon, possibly if you're like in a relationship but not married, possibly like a proposal or something big coming up for you, some sort of celebration that could be in the near future. That's the Four of Wands does resonate with that energy, a celebration coming in. But yeah, as far as your heart chakra goes, as far as what you need in love, I think that for you, you just need to know that there is security in your relationship, because you are Cancers. You guys need that, that there's security and that you have contributed to the security, and so has your partner. And this card popping up here tells me that that is exactly the energy that it resonates with your relationship. So that's what's up. The next card that we have coming up for you, Cancers, is in the position of how to tap more so into a loving energy during this Valentine's Day, during this little love holiday. And you've got the Ten of Swords, which is one of my aw shit cards, which does tell me that although you have that Four of Wands energy, Cancer, you still very much so sometimes tap into this fear and doubt that everything could fall apart. This card tells me that for you guys during this next week, there may be some things popping up, and I'm going to talk about that in a second because you have another card sitting on the bottom here, and we'll get to that in a moment. But the next week popping up, you might be hearing things from your friends or hearing things from your family or just from people around you, or seeing certain things in the media that kind of put you into this space of oh my gosh, is this my relationship? Is that the energy in my relationship? Is that going to happen to me? Be very mindful, Cancer. As you guys know, our thoughts and our words are very powerful. So if you think something, if you speak something, you could very much so see it play out into the physical by way of you lending that energy to it. So don't allow anything external to cloud your thoughts, cloud your mental during this next week, because you have a positive energy resonating with your relationship. So just be careful, just be mindful of the way that you're thinking and the way that you're speaking, okay? All right, Cancer. Last card that I have coming up for you coupled people is in the position of what is the energy surrounding this Valentine's Day for you? You've got the air card, which is the energy of message. And I get two different messages here for you guys. For some of you, as I'm talking about that 10 of Swords, there may be some sort of negative something that you hear in regards to your partner, or that your partner hears in regards to you. Be on the lookout for it and be mindful, as I said with that 10 of Swords, that it's probably not true. Do your research. On the other hand, as I was saying with that 4 of Wands, as I was like, oh, some of you guys might have a proposal or have like something, some sort of celebration coming in. This message card is telling me that there's some sort of surprise, and it could be on either side of the scale depending on what energy it leans more towards. But you guys might have something popping up, or you might hear about a surprise again. You might have a message coming in. Something may be changing, and it's going to be by way of you hearing something or by something being told to you. So be on the lookout for that within this next week, Cancer, or surrounding this next week in regards to Valentine's Day and in regards to your relationship, okay? But other than that, you know, aside from tapping into this 10 of Swords, try to stay out of that, because that's a mental energy. It's a Swords card. You've got positive energy surrounding your relationship during this Valentine's Day, so try to stay within that, okay? All right, y'all, that is your reading. If you feel like you need more clarity or you need a personal reading, feel free to go on and book one with me. I've got all that info linked down in the description box below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time.